America is seeing a surge in retirements as baby boomers enter their golden years. More than 4 million people are going to turn 65 this year. Happy birthday. It's part of the largest wave of retirement age Americans in history. And some are choosing to retire at sea. Nancy Chen shows us what it means to call a cruise ship home.
Dining, dancing, and dueling pianos, all while sailing around the world.
I live at sea and I'm retired.
These are the golden years for Joe Johnston.
How many long-term cruises have you been on at this point?
I've probably done 6 or 8 cruises of 80 days or longer.
Is this home?
It is. I sold everything that wouldn't fit in my car, and then I sold the car.
On board, the 69-year-old gets everything rolled into one: meals, travel, entertainment, and housing. All for, by her estimate, $100,000 a year.
What are the caveats? What are the things that people should watch out for?
I think it's important to really track what you're spending in some way. So I can tell you last year how much I spent per day on drinks or on shore excursions on average.
We met Johnston on board Holland America's Grand World Voyage as it traveled from Florida to Grand Cayman. Her itinerary, over 124 days, will ultimately include Bali, Cape Town, and Barcelona.
Cheers.
Cheers. Lunchtime was alongside a group of friends she sailed with over the years.
Did you know each other before all of this?
No.
No, we met on the ship.
It's like you're traveling with a bunch of friends.
Exactly.
It is.
And family.
When you talk about loneliness and isolation among older Americans, it seems like this is such a wonderful way to connect with people.
Absolutely. The cruise line, but also my friends that I've met. They're so welcoming and they look after you.
The loyal following is one reason why Holland America has kicked off 2 of these cruises simultaneously for the first time. According to travel site Cruise Critic, more companies are adding longer haul trips, voyages that last 3 to 6 months. At least a dozen world cruises are being offered this year alone. A residential cruise even launched last fall, where you can buy a cabin for $130,000 and up.
Could it ever be cheaper to retire at sea than on land?
Sure, one could argue. It's all predicated on how you were living when you were on land.
Charlie Branch is a New York-based financial advisor. He says clients have been getting more creative about retirement since the pandemic.
You are seeing more of your clients coming to you with these non-traditional approaches?
Coming off of COVID, being at home, it's given them some perspective in terms of what they want their lives to look like from this point on. Some are going and doing things that they've always wanted to do and never had a chance to. We're definitely seeing an uptick in that.
Hello, hello.
As for Joe Johnston, she has cruises booked for the next 2 years and no plans to stop.
I've come to appreciate politics around the world, how people everywhere are more alike than they are not, and just how beautiful the world is.
Retirement at sea may sound appealing, but a big factor to consider is health care. While there is a doctor on board many of these ships who handles basic needs and emergencies, talk to your doctor back home to see if it is a viable option for you. As always, it takes planning to ensure you have the proper medications. Nancy Chen, CBS News, New York.